guys, this is Zach with Purdy Paranormal. We are on our way to our first official investigation of a supposedly haunted location called 13 Curves here in Syracuse, New York. And then we're here with our friend Wes, who's kind of our research guy.
Hi guys.
So what I'd like to do is give Wes a chance to kind of talk a little bit about the history, and then we'll go over some of our equipment and what we're gonna try to get capture out there.
So, this legend describes a young bride dressed in white who died during an accident on her wedding night. Local lore says that a ghostly apparition, the woman in white, can be seen searching for her groom alongside Cedar Vale Road, Marcellus, New York, a winding and hazardous road also known as the 13 Curves.
Okay, so we're talking literal full-body apparition potential here, which is crazy exciting because we've dabbled a little bit here and there, and we've gotten some really compelling EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon. We've gotten some really compelling evidence using the Estes method, and we've actually had some hits on our REM pod, and we'll go over all the equipment later, but basically we're very excited. This sounds pretty hopeful, and we'll check in with you guys later. Okay, so we are approaching our destination here at the tightest curve of the road. Based on reports, we were thinking of looking for maybe some sort of memorial mark or anything like that, but we may have to settle for setting up some equipment and just maybe doing a quick EVP and see if there's anything out here. So far, not so much, but I mean, you can see here just a little ways down the road where that guardrail's been like almost wiped out. I mean, this place really is scenic and beautiful. Oh, what is that? Oh, is it a tree trunk? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that thing? It give you a heart attack?
It looked like a woman like looking that way. Like it looked like long hair. All right,
Why don't you set the REM pod up?
Okay. I'll hold the K2. And go ahead and set it. Just set it on the ground.
Yeah.
And
Let it
so it might be
calibrate.
a little too close to that. Okay, let it reset. We do a test, and this is how we work. Okay, here's your K2. So in this location, what I'm gonna do is sit here. I'm far enough away where I'm not interacting with the REM pod. I'm gonna go ahead and go under with the headphones and just maybe ask some questions. See if anyone's here with us. In between each
you can
question,
sit over there.
we're gonna give just like, 10 to 20 seconds between questions to give time for anything to answer. With how remote it is out here, there's no interference. This is kind of incredible. If we find anything, it's gonna be pretty compelling. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump under, and then give me like maybe 20 seconds to kind of settle into it, and then just start asking some questions.
Okay. Is there anyone here with us?
2. Here.
What are your names? What are your names? We would like to talk to you.
Lois. Laura.
All right, well, Lois and Laura. My name's Laura too. That's cool.
Hi.
Are you friendly?
Family's gone.
I'm sorry. Is there anything you'd like to tell us tonight?
Not our fault.
What wasn't your fault?
Slippery.
Oh, the road was slippery? Did you get into an accident here? Because the road was slippery?
Right there. Gone.
When did this happen?
Sad, my fault. Long ago? 14?
Thank you so much for telling us that. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
That's right.
We'd like to share your story.
Kidding me? This is it? You hear me? Okay, so I wanted to kind of take a break. We have a bit of activity on the road. We know that this is an area of kind of, a lot of accidents, obviously. We're going to go back and review the footage. I have no idea what they were asking. So I'm really excited to see what was being said and kind of look back at the footage. I hear it might be somewhat compelling. It was so loud in my ears. The only thing that I heard was like a big truck going by. And that's, and the light kind of gave me an indication something was there. So I say, let's scoot on back. We didn't see anything with the K2. We didn't see anything with the REM pod. Yes, no?
No,
Okay.
nothing.
So we've had the audio recorder going the entire time, the video recorder. We had the SB7 going, and I was actually hearing some crazy stuff. Crazy in that it was so clear. Like, it was oddly clear. I mean, like, it sounded like somebody talking to me on the radio. Like, I called into a radio station and somebody was talking to me.
All right.
So really crazy stuff. Anyone who's here, I'm so sorry for what you experienced, but thank you for talking to us. I know this is a really busy area. I hope that your families were able to mourn and give you the proper send-off. But thank you so much for interacting with us if you're here.
Yes, thank you.
And that's it. All right, let's head back.
Good.
Okay, so as we're walking back, like, we just have like chills. It's not cold out here. It's like
It's
a
in the
very
80s.
temperate temperature. Like, it's nice. It feels good. But we have like chills. Like, I'm covered in goosebumps right now. We think that there might be something. We're excited to like look into the history. They were kind of explaining a little bit of the questions they were asking and the answers that apparently I was giving that line up, which that's so shocking. It's crazy that I can just be listening to static and radio frequency jumping and getting clear, like, communication, like clear voice coming over multiple frequencies with intelligent responses, or seemingly intelligent. At some point, coincidence that many times in a row? A little too coincidental. So we're excited. We're gonna play it back and take a listen to the audio. We're gonna look at our video footage and see if there's anything we maybe missed, but we'll check in with you guys in a little bit.
Go ahead.
So for anybody watching these videos, it's gonna be so hard for us to prove like the legitimacy of what we're saying. You guys can't hear when I'm listening on the headphones. I could leave it out to open speaker, but there's something about when you put the headphones on that makes it like easier to pick out the whispered words or like things that don't come through as strongly. And I think with a lot of the other ambient noise out here, the noise canceling headphones doing the Estes method is really the most effective. So unfortunately, with no other evidence or activity, you kind of have to take our word for it. But if any of the research checks out, I mean, that kind of speaks for itself, you know? So take it for what it is. Whatever you want to believe it, whatever it is to you, we're happy to have a part in anything that helps you see or understand something different. Hey guys, so we did a little bit of research after our investigation tonight, and we found really interesting stuff. So the names Lois and Laura were mentioned. The numbers 4 and 14 in reference to when this death occurred. Now those are the name's pretty specific, but the numbers were a little ambiguous. So we did kind of a wide range of searching. We found a Louise who died on December 4th, 2008, which is 14 years ago. She has a granddaughter named Laura, and we didn't find a ton of information on her death. So we'll try to do more research. But as of now, that's pretty specific. I think that fits pretty well with what we found. I understand that you guys didn't hear what I was listening to. I understand that skeptics can say, hey, you were just, doing research ahead of time and you said things that fit the history. But from me to you, I did no research ahead of time on any history. Anytime we go into these investigations, I'm not looking at any of the history. I don't want to know names. I don't want to know dates. I don't want to know numbers of anything. I want to listen and then compare what I'm hearing to any notes that our researcher finds or that we research later on after the investigation. So, for me, listening to that stuff the first time when we went to the audio recorder, it's shocking, that I didn't hear anything that was being asked and questions were being answered so specifically, so quickly. The audio was so clear on most of the things. So I call tonight a success. And I'm really looking forward to sharing this with you guys. Please, in the comments, go ahead and let us know what you think. I understand the skeptics out there. I have been that person. But this one I can't explain. So I look forward to hearing what you guys think, and I look forward to building this community. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's do some more investigations together. See ya.